Want some of the behind-the-scenes stuff in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard case? Here it is. Fuel me once here, driving instructor of the world. This case is more than just a distraction. There are real issues we'll talk about. And besides teaching others about social media, for me this is important because I do legal language consulting. I even used to teach a course on language and law at the university. Let's take care of the question, why are there so many objections? Now, most good lawyers would know better, don't they? I mean, there's only two options. They're either idiots, and there's plenty of evidence for this. I mean, objecting to their own questions, stumbling around, not knowing what's in evidence, calling their own witness by the wrong name twice. Dr. Hughes was called Dr. Curry twice. Dr. Curry is Johnny Depp's witness. So there's some evidence for this. They're very disorganized. But number two, which is even sneakier, they want to get stuff in front of the jury's ears, even though they know it's not going to be permitted. Even if the judge says strike that line of questioning or jury don't take that into account, it's really hard not to take into account things that you're hearing. So here's what the jury has to decide. Who's more believable? I mean, they're both suing each other, Johnny for $50 million, but Amber is countersuing for $100 million. They have to decide, is what Amber Heard is saying is true? This is not a unanimous decision for the jury. Only one person has to decide that she's believable for her to win the case. They kind of decide who's more likable and who's more mean, both with the lawyers and with the parties themselves. Does Amber really have borderline personality disorder? This is going to come up a lot later on. How believable are each side? So Johnny has admitted to drug use. He's admitted to breaking the phone. He's admitted to a couple of things. Amber Heard has not admitted to anything except what they have on tape. Everything else she's has an excuse for or plays off or comes up with something to explain it away, like Johnny's cigarette burn, which, by the way, she snuck in there on a non-responsive line of questioning. Means she didn't answer the question, she went with her own answer. So this case is important for domestic violence. All kinds of issues of domestic violence are coming up in here. Whether it's always a man's fault, whether a man should be believed when he says the woman committed domestic violence. Are Amber's traumas based on her past relationships or how she was raised, the abuse that she suffered? Look, she told reporters that she was abused in her last relationship, and she even filed a suit there. Past behavior is a good predictor of future behavior. Johnny's exes have all said he's kind and nice. Everyone who knows him says he's kind and nice. Who do you believe? I'd like to know in the comments. Please follow and like for more. We'll talk about it tomorrow.